Hey, we're back on again. I really feel good about this. I feel good about the goat, boy. I do. I think this goat has some potential, and I just wanted to come on real quick and share the milestones. I guess it's been 3 weeks now that this product has been out, and usually they go right to the basement once they go out, these altcoins. But this one here seems to have some staying power. So I'm going to do another video about this because I'm excited that I'm in the among the first to join this group. Well, I'm like I was 564. Now I'm 562. But we're talking about out of only, I don't know, 1,300 members. And they're listed on, as you can see, they're listed on, let's see here, Geico. Let's, their milestones. Let's interact with this page here if we can. They're listed on CoinGecko. And they're listed on, what is this here? CoinVote. Fresh Coins. Attended the Bitcoin conference. They attended the Bitcoin 2021. And they've got a little bit over 1,000 Telegram members, 1,600 Twitter followers, and 310 Instagram followers. I'm glad to be in this group. I think this coin is going to do some things. Here's what it looks like on PooCoin. As I mentioned, most of these coins and I'm just sort of new here. This is not investment advice. I don't know anything about all this stuff. I just know that this chart looks pretty. And so the most of these coins, as soon as they come out, boom, they go to the basement. But this one right here, as you can see, and let's look at a month. I got in, and look at these, I see green first before I see red. I don't know what that means, but I know, my last name is Green. I've got a pseudonym now, and my pseudonym is Crypto Mo. But for those of you that know me from the beginning, this is Dick Green. Let's look at this here. Like I say, I'm a quick learner. I don't know what this means, but I know it's green, and there's a lot of green and a little bit of red. And I believe the green is buys and the red is sells. But the date range, like I say, when these coins first come out, boom, they hit right. They make a beeline to the bottom. But look at this coin here. As you can see, I'm going to see if I can refresh this. Let me come out of here and refresh this and see if I can refresh this and get a clear window. They're determined to run some ads, boy. And now let's see if this is better. I can't close this. Seems like there's an X there, I think. But I bet you if I hit that, that's going to open up an ad and say, "I got you. Now you got to buy something." But you see, okay, when you look at this here, I'm going to learn how to navigate this stuff better. And you see where this coin is now. See, it came out the 24th. I got in here, right here, around the 25th or the 20th. I might have got here when it dropped here. But this thing is it gathers, and it's I think it's got, there you go. here's where we're at right now. It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 8 decimals, I guess is what they would call this. But when it opened up, though, you see down here where it started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that must be 7 decimals up there then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So far, I only put $20, $23, $24 on this coin. I think it's doubled. I ain't mad at all. They tell you when you do this, as you're learning, to only spend what you can afford to lose. I can't really afford to lose nothing, but I can gamble with 20. I use that at the casino. And I used to do mortgages years ago, and the key about this industry is you don't know what you don't know, and so I'm just paying for education is what I'm doing, and I'm learning as we go. But out of all of the altcoins that I've invested in at this point, this SPACEGOAT seems to be among the best. And here's another site that it's located on, and located on what is this here? This is Live Coin Watch. Live Coin Watch. You can find this. You can find SPACEGOAT on Live Coin Watch, and volume is 32K, and very, very limited information at this point on the coin. But I've went on to their social the social media platforms and the tweeters and the Telegram, and there seems to be a very, very warm community, among people that are members of this community up to this point. And it doesn't really get my spider senses going as if it's a scam. They may really be trying to do something, but don't, like I said, don't take my word on it. Do your own. Like my friend told me when I worked at the nuclear site, says don't trust nobody. Don't trust me. So those are the milestones that it's made up to this point. And here's their site though. Let's go over to their site, and then I'm going to get out of here. And I think on one of their social platforms, they explain what you need to do in order to purchase this coin. You need to go to, and let me make sure that I'm broadcasting here. Okay, I'm there, and I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. Okay. I really enjoy this OBS software that I can broadcast simultaneously. But here's their site, and SPACEGOAT. Like I say, at this point, I'm very pleased with. I mean, it could even, based upon what it's done to this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it even. I think even if it dropped, it's going to climb. It's going to climb its way out. From what I've learned up to this point, I think this one has some promise. The token is live now. This is a fairly new token, as I mentioned. It just came out, I don't know, about the 24th of last month, and I'm one among the first ones to get into this token. But it's a community-driven DeFi token. I like that. And built upon the Binance Smart Chain, BSC, backed by proof-of-stake technology, which essentially means that our Tokens can't be mined. We are completely environmental. We are completely environmental friendly and fully decentralized. I like decentralized. I like the decentralized economics because I think that that may be the key of escaping Babylon is decentralization and deregulated. Yes, there's some risk involved, but I like the idea of no one over my head telling me that I've got to do things a certain way. Especially, the banks are they're sucking wind now. They don't know what to do. They're going by the way of Blockbuster and the zoo. They're sucking wind. They're going by the way of Texas Instruments. They put all their money in calculators and so this is until they can convince the cattle that they need to be controlled. This is a way to get outside the barn, folks. Is decentralized tokenomics, decentralized economics, DeFi. So it consists of 10% fee per transaction, 4% which is redistributed to the existing holders. And when I first got in this coin, I was at let me see where I'm at now. When I first got in this coin, I was at SPACEGOAT. Let me just say this. I've gained 16 million tokens since I've been in this in this group. I've gained 16 million tokens. So 4%, which is redistributed to existing holders, this encourages investors to hold. And so I'm what they call a hodler. I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to cubby hold this stuff somewhere. And I'm going to learn about staking. There's some other ways to profit from these cryptocurrencies with staking, but you can go onto their social media site and they'll show you what you need to do in order to obtain entrance into this ecosystem, how to get interest and get your ticket for the spaceship. You want to get on the mothership. This ship is taking off. I was excited because I got into Doge when it was 7 cents. And then when the whales jumped in after it went up to, I don't know, about 30 something cent and then dropped down to 27 cent. I didn't understand the symbiotic relationship between whales and sharks. I just knew that it was time to get out the water. And but now I just took it and sit it off somewhere. Elon Musk is allowing these vendors to pay to be paid and to pay for some of their equipment with Dogecoin. So we'll see how that works out. And generally, his tweets and his comments have not really done the coin well. But the after effects of it has generally been well, but the entire market has really been sort of asleep the last couple of weeks. And as these institutions now, are trying to figure out what they need to do. But I was looking at a report at how some of these institutions invest in the market, and they're sort of like hapshod. And they're like, it's like they don't want to get their hands caught in the cookie jar, but as more and more, see, this cryptocurrency is uncovering a whole bunch of stuff. It really is. It's uncovering the fact that fiat currency is nothing but monopoly money. Is one of the things, and the way that this current government is treading lightly, it's uncovering that there's no social contract in place right now with the people. And they're moving by trust law. They're making statements, and then they're seeing who's going to rebut the statements. And if nobody rebuts the statement, the presumption, they act on these presumptions is what they're doing. They're talking about they want to move in and regulate crypto, so they hired this guy that used to teach at MIT to come in and get involved in this process, but they're behind the eight ball. And he knows, that they really don't have standing to come in and regulate, especially in their current bankrupt status. But we're going to see how this plays out. I know that there's a huge door open to profit and to escape this Babylonian system of debt slavery. You can never pay a debt with a debt. But the tokenomics is this coin. I like this coin here. I think it's going to go places. And I think I got in at a real good spot. Now, I don't know, there's, like I said, there's a lot that I need to learn in the way of let's see here. What am I thinking of? In the way of these terms right here, I've got to become in the total cap and the volume, and this doesn't even have the market cap listed yet. But I need to learn this information, folks, and I encourage you, if you're going to get involved in this new system that's springing forth, that you educate yourself and do your own research. But there's a way to calculate based upon the market cap and based upon the total market cap, and there's a way to calculate how, and I'll see if I can learn how to do it between now and the next broadcast. But you can calculate how high the token can go. But me, I'm just a newbie. I figured that any of them can go to a penny. If this goes to a penny, I'm like George Jefferson, I'm moving on up. I'm going to get me a penthouse in the sky. and see, that's what's happening, some of these people that have gotten in much, much earlier. Have you seen, I'm going to, I tell you what, I'd like to show you that even now, because it can give you, it puts this stuff into context. The growth rate of Bitcoin. Because I read that this guy couldn't buy no pen. He couldn't even buy a 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoins. And let's see, here's a sample chart here. Let me see if this will do it. Okay, I'm going to integrate this into this segment, folks. Hold on a second. Because this, you've got to see this. It's almost like bacteria wants to grow up to be a virus. Everything in this sector wants to grow up to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sort of like the pace car in the Indianapolis 500. It's the one that runs around the track and gets everybody sort of cranked up. And you can learn a lot about what's going on in the market by studying Bitcoin. But here, you've got to see this. Bitcoin. And let me put this up for you. I'm going to call it a night here real quick. I didn't plan on staying on this long. Bitcoin chart. And this will help you comprehend the volatility of this and will let you understand why the banks are just shaking in their boots. The bankers are being found to, what was it? It was the emperor has no clothes. They've discovered that the emperor was naked. The emperor has no clothes. So this here, to help you gain insight into what these coins can do if you grab onto a lion by the tail. If you accidentally grab onto an alligator by the tail or a lion by the tail, and you just better hold on for your life. This is okay. Bitcoin price history and chart. And this is 2010. Bitcoin is 6 cents. And then 2012, it's $5.72. Now, XRP has done that. It was a 78,000% 78,000% increase when it went from a nickel to $4. And now that's another coin you need to look into. Like I said, this is an investment advice. I don't know nothing about this stuff other than things that I've heard. I've got a friend of mine who I consider him to be. He's literally a genius, in my opinion. He told me to look into it. And there's so many things going on with XRP, and the management team is extremely strong, and they're going places, folks. They really are. These institutional investors they've got XRP in their back pockets, and XRP is going through litigation right now with the SEC. And it looks as if they're going to win their litigation, is what's about to transpire. And they just very well may be the coin that might be one of these staples in the industry, because some of the undercurrent discussions has to do with economic efficiency, as far as they believe in this global warming and stuff like that. And so, you, like I say, you've got to develop somewhat of a symbiotic relationship where you can put up with swimming with sharks and whales. You have to be able to. So 572 in 2012, 2014, 2 years later, $898 a coin. So 2015, it drops. So those people that got in at 800 and something a coin, and then they lost all of their money, it dropped down or they lost, half of their money. And some of them bailed out at 2016, and then 2018, their wife probably wouldn't let them in the house. It went up to $17,000 from, look at this, from $438 to $17,000. It is $17,000. So then it drops back down. Some people bought it at 17, I know, and then they lost their money. It dropped down to $3,000, and then it goes up to 11, and it just rides this here all the way 2020. It rides this kind of process, and then December 14th, it goes to 21. And this thing took place right in front of us, and none of us paid any attention to it. It was like it was always that way. But it was, if a person would have got in right here at $3,000. And I remember buying some Bitcoin, and I remember that I only got like, because I'm, 25, 35, 40, $50 at the most, $50. I remember I got so many zeros in front of what I bought. I didn't think nothing of it, but it was going up, even that little bit. So I think I'm going to begin to invest in this Bitcoin again, because right now it's at a tremendous low, and when you look at this pattern, because now it's at it went to at the high 58, I guess this is the high, 58,000, and then it dropped down to 37. So, it's quite possible that this may stay 37, or it may spike again before the end of this market. And now if it spikes again in comparison to what it's done in the past, it may spike up, and I'm just guessing it's possible that this may, with everything that's going on right now economically, with them printing money like they're drunks, and moving people into this whole concept of the government taking care of them, this particular coin may be a doorway out of this whole system, or it may be a way to enable a lot of doorways. And this thing might spike. It may spike up to 100, 150, It's very volatile. It's very volatile. So it's at 37 right now. I wanted to share that with you. So anyway, I'm going to hold on to the SPACEGOAT coin, and as you can see, join the space expedition and earn interest by holding as you watch your balance grow exponentially. And this is the current price, and 1,320 holders. This is the supply right here. And see here, 369 billion and trillion, quadrillion, I guess is what it is. Quadrillion. So liquidity is at 601,000. SPACEGOAT is officially listed on CoinGecko. And now this right here, the supply, has a lot to do with the ability to appreciate in value. It's still supply and demand. Distribution of tokenomics: 50% public sale, 20% burn wallet, 20% manual burn wallet, 8% pre-sale, 4% holders, 2% liquidity, 2% burn, 1% charity wallet, 1% exchange market wallet, 2% team dedicated, 1% marketing exchange wallet, 1% technical development. And then here's the team. And the team looks like they look like, in my opinion, coming from the hood, they look like a pretty good group of nerds, and I've got a lot of friends that enjoy thinking, so this is a tell for me if I were playing poker, because the people that are more deceptive, they don't like to put their pictures up. So I think this is a good thing that they're open this way. I'm going to start attending some of their discussions, but in the meantime, I get a really good feeling about this particular coin, but who am I? I don't know anything. Don't take my advice. Do your own research. You can go to their social platform and you can find out how to purchase the coin. You purchase it through. You can get a Trust wallet, and you can get a Binance, buy some Binance, and convert it to the chain, and then go to get the contract and go to Pancake Swap, and you can get on the spaceship. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna stop this here, and until the next time, this is the Crypto Mo. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.